You know, I moved to New York City to pursue my dream of creating, and before I moved here, there was just really one thing that scared me: the rent. New York City is one of the most expensive cities in the world for rent, and when you start looking online on like Craigslist and you start looking on like what you can afford and what you can't afford, at least for me, it wasn't looking the best. So today I'm going to be taking you guys on an apartment tour of a kind of, I guess, similar setup of where I was living. This is the $600 apartment tour. Okay, so this is the kitchen, and you know, it's definitely not a luxurious experience by any means, but for the price, like this is an incredible kitchen. You know, you have like the oven here, you have like the 4 stoves, microwave, workable microwave, fridge over here. It's not that bad, but the only drawback to living in one of these apartments is you may have some not so clean roommates. Okay, now moving along from the kitchen is the common room. You have like the tables here for, I don't know, like dinner or maybe a small party. You have like a chair here that is pretty, yeah, it's pretty comfortable. You have a couch here that definitely can, you know, sit like 2 or 3 people. I don't know, for me, at this price, you're not really expecting that crazy amount of stuff. So I think this is a pretty good living room. Also, it's like kind of just funny that there's this tree in the corner here for no reason. Okay, now this is the bathroom. I know that that's a terrible sound, but that's like the radiator, I guess, on there. You see it's like off, on. So we're gonna have to just go through that terrible sounding thing. But anyway, here's the bathroom. You know, for me, it's kind of it's a typical bathroom. You know, you have the, you know, shower head here, the shower setup. It's not the best size in the world, but who's complaining for $600? You have the toilet right here, of course, and probably my favorite thing about this bathroom, I know it's weird because it's probably not usually the favorite thing about a bathroom, but it's definitely the door. It honestly, it feels like you go into a sailboat every time. Okay, now moving on to the special of this video, the room. Okay, now for this specific room, it's not that bad. You know, of course it is small. Like I'm gonna turn in the circle, and that's pretty much all I can do in this room, but it's actually not that bad, you know, because in New York City you can't really get that much space. So what a lot of people do is they build, you know, like a loft bed here, and then they have a couch bed underneath. And the reason why it's a good idea to have, you know, a loft bed and a couch bed is either if you want to, you know, reduce your rent by half with having, like, I know it's crazy, but having another roommate in this room, or, you know, if you want the entire room to, you know, to have like space for a guest if they want to come visit New York City. Plus, also, at least for me, like this is actually not bad. Like, it's pretty comfortable and it's quite comparable to an actual bed. Okay, I'm going up to see how life is on the loft bed. Oh wow. Okay, now actually, this room, it looks fairly big from the loft bed itself. High ceilings, definitely a plus. I honestly yawn every time I set foot in a bed. Now for me, this loft bed, it's awesome. Like, for me, I didn't think I was going to necessarily like a loft bed in this apartment, but I don't know, like, you gain space underneath. It feels like a normal bed. You know, you have the option, of course, to do really anything you want with the room because you gain, like, look at all of that space down there that would normally be taken up by this lofted bed. So, loft bed. Oh my gosh, I yawn every time I get in the bed. Loft bed gets a thumbs up. Now, another really great thing that this room has that, you know, not everybody actually has in New York City is the fire escape. Now, I'm not gonna go on this fire escape right now, but for some New Yorkers, this is kind of like, it's kind of how you gain space in a flat. You know, sometimes you like bring people out here for like some parties, sometimes you might just have like drinks up here because, you know, it's a pretty nice view of the street area. But I guess it's not a bad space if you want to like gain a few feet in your room. Oh, also, I should have done this when I got here. Oh, I'm so dark. Also, let me show you guys the best part. Okay, now definitely the best thing about this place, it has nothing to do with the room, kind of nothing to do with the apartment, but it has to do with the roof. That's the Freedom Tower right there. Cut to drone shots.
How did I get here?
So whether you have the dream to move to New York City to pursue a lifestyle or dream, money should not hold you back. Of course, living in a $600 apartment in Manhattan with many roommates, it's not the most comfortable of living situations, but it's definitely an experience that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Now, if eating out prices has you worried at all in NYC, check out my $1 meal challenge video here. Anyway, guys, that was an incredibly fun video to film, and apartment tour of where I'm actually living coming soon.